And our I team has been following this problem for months. We found numbers that show Ohio ranked second in the nation for blocked railroad crossings. Newsletter 7 dug through Federal Railroad Administration records and found in 2022 more than 30,000 people across the country reported blocked railroad crossings. Over 3,500 of those were here in Ohio. The Buckeye State only trailed Texas, which reported just over 6,500. The Ohio Lottery is telling winners to hold off on claiming their cash because of a hack. The lottery media team would not talk to us on camera, but told us a third party gained access to customers' and stores' banking information. It's urging players in stores to watch their accounts for fraud. The Ohio Lottery says it is still safe to buy tickets and play.
So I have quite a few people coming in here and playing the cashing. Our customers know then just hold on to the ticket for a little bit. It's taking the process a little bit longer to cash in, but they're still going to get their money.
A lottery spokesperson says they will contact anyone with compromised accounts and help them file a claim. While Mother Nature and the continued grounding of the Boeing 737 MAX 9s is causing trouble for air travel in the U.S. According to the website FlightAware, at least 1,100 flights into, out of, or within the U.S. have already been canceled today. This includes the more than 300 combined U.S. flights that Alaska and United Airlines have canceled. As the winter storm continues, the number of cancellations will likely increase throughout the weekend. So, Robert, we've been talking about this freeze streak that we seem to be entering, which means the temperature is not going to go above freezing anytime soon.
That's right. And I had some things that I wanted to do on my car, and I was like, man, I'll just wait till it warms up. And it doesn't look like it. I know. Well, for that, for one, but two, it doesn't look like it's going to go above freezing for at least the foreseeable future. I mean, we're looking at a freeze streak right now of not 33 days. That's the record. Back in 1985, January 8th through February 10th, it did not get above freezing. But we're not looking at a streak that long. I doubt that'll happen. But we're still looking at a pretty decent streak. I mean, we're looking at least 7 days and more than likely 10 plus days. So we'll keep an eye on it. But regardless, it certainly is cold. It dropped to freezing very early this morning. And as promised, some light passing snow showers across the region. You can see a little bit of that here on the Greenville camera, not only on the ground, but there you see some of those flurries flying away. I always love doing that. I know a bunch of you probably feel the same way when you're driving through snow. It just feels like Star Wars or something, like you're going to light speed, as long as you don't go to ludicrous speed. And then plaid. 24 degrees, the temperature right now in Dayton, and it feels like 14 thanks to the southwest winds of around 10 miles per hour. They're not very strong, but they're making it feel a lot colder than it actually is. And here's the snow on the radar. A lot of the Miami Valley is covered, but something that you'll also see is not too far to the west. It's actually pretty dry. So these are passing snow showers. They're not going to snow all night, and we'll eventually see them move out of the way. Something else that I want to mention to you too is the wind. I mentioned how winds aren't too strong, but right now across the region, we're looking at winds at around 10 miles per hour. Some places a little bit stronger than that. There are no wind advisories in effect, but because of the wind, it is very chilly. In fact, the wind chill factor you can see here is in single digits in a lot of areas. What is this? Why don't you just give us the real temperature? You have moisture on your skin, right? So when the wind blows, that moisture evaporates and it makes you feel a lot colder. It's like when you're in the shower and you're wet. You step out of the shower and you feel a lot colder, and that's what happens. And so this can lead to frostbite in very dangerous situations, and it's only going to get colder than this. In fact, this is warmer than some of our low temperatures coming into the next several days. So wind chill alerts are in effect until 3 p.m. for most of our counties. I think Randolph is until tomorrow, Randolph County, Indiana, and then also the southern 3 counties a little bit later in the day. But regardless, it's cold. So the snow will pass through here, not last too long. I mean, you can see by 3 a.m. or so it's gone. And then tomorrow in the afternoon, pretty cloudy. I would still say some peaks of sunshine. And then as we move into Monday as well, pretty dry, pretty cloudy, and temperatures in the single digits here. Those are the real temperatures. So tonight down to 8. That's it, 8 degrees with some passing snow. Again, by sunrise, we should be done with the snow, if not even earlier. And then you take a look at the next 7 days. Temperatures right now, even those high temperatures, not getting above the freezing mark. A few chances of snow. Nothing to worry about, though. Not looking at any big snowpocalypses. I guess that would be plural, right, Tori? Anyway, no big bad snowstorms, but some passing snow next week.
I could hear people screaming from the chairlift.